than its native district. If the case reflects only the diagnostic facility. For instance, a case native of Bau was detected in Sonpur. Sonpur Headquarter Hospital. The case currently reflects only the Sonpur DHH. And there are issues with the inter-block as well, block and subcenter case detection also. A similar issue if a case is detected in a facility outside the native block or a subcenter, making the issues to update the local monitoring facility treatment in the portal. That is a difficult task. And then interstate as well. So we are encountering the interstate cases also. So likewise, resolution is we have to take the cross notify with the adjacent or block where the case is identified, and we have to verify the case whether it is belong to the same native district or not, and then there should be a provision to transfer the case. To ensure the timely and accurate public health reporting and management system, the system must configure so that the positive case is automatically segregated and is reflected in the native subcenter and concerned blocks facilities corresponding to the patient's native or in its jurisdiction. So, irrespective of the facility where the case was diagnosed. So, this is the resolution. This change is necessary to enable the field level staff, subcenter and block to correctly update the treatment and outcome details in the IHIP VBD model, thereby maintaining data integrity and improving disease surveillance effectiveness. And one more issue, like when the user wants to edit the case, especially for the treatment part. So there is no provision for filtering out the cases where the treatment is not updated. So you have to drill down, you have to check one case individually. Hence, it is very time consuming, and to set each case row by row, we have to set the case and we have to update the treatment details. And another issue like issue 3, when the treatment part of positive is updated, when the data table is redirected to the first page, so it is directly going to the first page. So it is very hectic to again we have to drop down block, village, and difficult to enter the cases. And coming to the issue number 4, and here there is no provision to apply search buttons to filter the facility on the data, which is most important feature that we need to have. So now every time we need to some custom reports, like user must download the manual report copy, and user not getting the full features in the web app. So that is a difficulty we are facing. And issue number 5, in the portal we cannot download the report for the micro level. For example, if we need a subcenter report, we have to go to the block, then we have to search for the district block, then go to the subcenter and thereby downloading the data. So it is for example in 314 blocks of Odisha, it is very difficult to manually consolidate the report. And I will hand it over to Dr. Dabishish sir for continuation.
Good morning all. Good morning sir. This issue was picked up regarding the treatment of Helsiperum, and once it was corrected also, then automatically it gets reverted back to the 14 days pyrimethamine treatment schedule. So this point was highlighted and it's corrected also, but it is persisting. It is happening again. So I spoke to Navinji. So hopefully it will be sorted out very shortly. These are the intrinsic or the issues pertaining to the functioning of the IHIP. Otherwise, if we talk about the next slide, if we talk about the IHIP timely reporting, S-form, L-form feeding is quite timely, and we are getting it in the IHIP portal positive cases. But the rest of the entry that get delayed because it takes time to come the data from all the way from subcenter block and ultimately to the district to enter the data, bulk data. So that makes a lot of time that we are seeing positive cases, but that number of testing has not been done. It is nothing wrong in the entry. It is only delayed entry or incomplete entry. So that part we are focusing in our state very closely. SPO sir and other people are also closely hinting them or prompting them, and any duplication that is being taken care of quite timely, so that duplication of case can be avoided. And one thing that functionally IHIP is used in the form of action plan, planning actions that is deficient at the block and sub-center level, because after district nobody sees the data, IHIP data. So that is something For that, I think user ID password credential was shared also in our state, but till date, lot of all these MTS technical supervisors, they are not trained and they are not opening also. So that way, the usage of IHIP data is confined to the level of district. So I feel that can be taken care of so that it can at least trickle down to the block PSCs, because ASAs are coming, everyone are coming monthly wise. So they can be given hint how the program is progressing or where is the gaps in the field. Those things I think it is very much important for IHIP to function at its best. That block level credential are used and it helps the program. And another point that I tried to highlight last time also, that treatment completion, what is being entered by the district consultants or district level, that if there is a provision, though this is something projected thing I am talking about, can be entered by the particular where the patient get treated, like for sub-center or PSC, because it makes ultimate who will see treatment completion. Now, most of the time it is the ASHA or the sub-center. So if sub-center people can have that guarded and restricted access just to enter the treatment part, whether that will make them accountable for treatment completion. Otherwise, sub-center wise CHOs are not that way tracking each and every treatment card or that way. So that I feel if some trick can be done to work it at that level, it will boost the treatment completion, responsibility, accountability from CHO's part at the sub-center basic where that is get checked. Thank you. I will hand over to now Dr. Shripad.
My only feedback is that IHIP in the Chhattisgarh has to be used daily at the block level and weekly at least at the district level. So that kind of mechanism, if we start, then most of the problems of entering the villages, cross notifying the patients, tracking the treatments, and reactivating the reactive surveillance will be strengthened, which will improve the treatment. So only request is that daily at block level and weekly at district level, there should be a structured mechanism to review the IHIP. So that's only my sincere feedback. Thank you. So as slides clearly showing that the first line of antimicrobial treatment for Plasmodium falciparum, there are many options which has been there. The correct option is ACT, AL plus PQ single dose. So that is the most appropriate way. When we select that, it automatically get reverted to the ACT SPPQ for 14 days. So that is the system problems, and I think that will be corrected over a period of time by the state. So this is one of the problems. Thank you. So